Never mind whether androids dream of electric sheep, what we want to know is how robots negotiate the subway. Philip K. Dick might have missed a trick here, but Mike Bithell of Thomas Was Alone fame has not. Subsurface Circular places you in the role of a tech, a sentient robot given one of the boring jobs humans no longer want to do. Your tech might look like an extra from the Phantom Menace, but as a detective working the titular transport loop, you've been granted a level of intelligence and sass that borders on human. This is the cue for a short, snappy narrative game that sees you questioning your fellow tech passengers in order to get to the bottom of a disturbing new case. It would be a crime to spoil any of the details of the story, suffice to say that the telling of it is everything. There's just a single location in the whole game, and while the cast constantly changes as new techs join and disembark, the scene is always the same: robots looking at one another. It's kind of brave when you think about it. The effect of such a constrained setting is largely positive though. It serves to focus the story and the player's attention alike. It's often easy to lose the thread of a narrative in this type of game when you've got multiple conversation choices and potential dead ends, but Subsurface Circular's story is honed to a fine point. To move the action along, you ask questions. You might need to alternate your interrogation of a pair of techs in order to draw out a piece of information from one that will unlock your progress with the other. Mostly you'll need to discover hot topics and fire these at subsequent passengers. The key to the interrogation is focus points. These are key subject paths that only reveal themselves when you tease the appropriate nugget of information out of the right tech. It's a game that works hard to create a sense of urgency, despite its pedestrian setting. But it's not a big game. We played through at a fairly leisurely pace, exploring all the narrative options and at least attempting to tackle the logic puzzles head on, but our playtime came in at just under 2 hours. On PC, with the game's $5 price tag, it's a delightfully to the point indie diversion. But in a mobile environment, we can imagine some people feeling shortchanged at paying $5 up front for such a brief experience. However, if you're more concerned with the impact of a story than its length, go right ahead and grab Subsurface Circular. It's a well-told, thought-provoking, frequently amusing narrative game with an offbeat tone all of its own.